It's a particular image that they keep pushing in America and in the UK, and it is a black guy that is no good. He's either a gangster, he's either a thug, he's either a pookie, he's either, a weak guy, or he's either begging for a white savior. They push that all around the world, that black men are gangsters, black men are thugs. All black men do is say the N word every 5 seconds. I don't say the N word at all. But the average person that watches the media would think that black men, is that all they do? Say the N word and act like thugs? Where are black guys in suits? Where are black men in in businesses? Where are black men with families? Guess who controls the media? White people. White people and another group of people that I will not name. But let's focus on white people for this stream. So you have white executives, white directors, white CEOs that are controlling our image at the very top. And they are purposely making us look bad, not only in the West, but all around the world. There's a nerdy white guy that represents nerdy white guys in on TV, Harry Potter. There's a 6'4" white guy, Captain America, that gets love in the media. There's a smooth talking white guy in a suit, called James Bond, that represents white businessmen. Then there's a rich white man called Batman that represents rich white men in real life. Notice how those groups of white men I've mentioned are all in different categories. What does that mean? That's how every group of white men gets love from the media and women in general. Where's our black Batman? Where's our black James Bond? Where's our black Harry Potter? Where's our black Batman? You see how that covers every category of man that can exist. Nerdy white man, muscular white man, rich white man, suit wearing white man. They all get represented in the media for white men. Brothers, the white man system in the West is very calculating. It is very, very calculating. White people know what they're doing, bro. They know exactly what they're doing. Let's keep it a stat, bro. Now, I'm not saying all white people are like that, but there's a lot of white people that don't want the best for us, bro. And it's not just white people, it's Indian people, it's Chinese people, it's Arab people that don't want the best for us. So the white man will elevate certain races of people to make black people look bad. For example, in the UK, Indian people have been elevated to great heights. They get bank loans easier than black people. They get promoted easier than black people. They get better jobs easier than black people. Indian people have been given that privilege by white people. In America, it's the East Asians that have been given that privilege. The Koreans, the Japanese, the Chinese, anything Asian in America, white people give them the privilege and the power to succeed in America and in the UK. While we're given crumpets, we're given nothing. And they tell you, look at that, you see? Black people just don't work hard, not knowing that the system is designed that way to make things harder for us, man. I am competing against media forces, the powers that be, that don't want the best for me, that don't shine me in a good light. Don't let me get started on dating, bro. I can walk down the street and I can see a scrawny looking white guy who looked like he walked out of bed an hour before, didn't brush his hair, who looks homeless, looks dirty, and he'll be with a bad chick. You can be a black guy wearing a suit in all your profile pictures in the West on your dating apps, and You hardly get any likes. Woman won't like you back. You get a like maybe once every week, once a week, once every 5 days. Where when it comes to white men, their apps are blowing off. I remember when a white guy showed me his dating app. When he showed me his messages and his likes, and who he was talking to, he was talking to I remember at one point, like 20 women at one point, and they all wanted to meet him. These were white women, these were black women, these were a lot of black women, these were of course Asian women, brothers, mixed race women. He had an abundance of options compared to me and other brothers. We were all in a friendship group. We were all talking about our success on dating apps. And all the white guys were killing it on the apps. So it wasn't just me struggling. Other brothers were struggling too, but the white guys were doing better. And guess what, right? When I saw their profile pictures, they weren't even in suits. Whereas in my profile, I was in the suits. My other brother's profile, they were in suits. It doesn't matter what you do, brothers. How nice you smell, how good you look, how tall you are, how nice your lineup is. When they see that black skin, when Western women see that black skin, they want nothing to do with you, particularly the high quality Western woman. But just be a normal average white guy, they're gonna throw themselves at him. I saw it every day in the West, bro, in the UK, every day. I know it's that if I'm in a suit, if I'm speaking proper, if I'm respectful, if I'm confident, and I'm still not getting quality of woman, something isn't clicking. My white male friends, right, were not putting in as much effort as me. When I told them, right, what I was going through, how I was getting chicks, they looked at me crazy. They were like, bro, you ain't gonna do that. They don't need to put in any effort to date. Well, we as black men in the West, because we're black, we have to, we have to go far and beyond. You got black guys that have a haircut every 4 days just to try and get chicks. The white guy isn't cutting his hair every 4 days, bro. There's always a woman out there for him. He can be a short white guy, a tall white guy, a fat white guy, an ugly white guy. He will always get woman. Where if you're a black guy and you're short and you're ugly and you're dark skinned, good luck. The black guys in the UK that get the top notch girls are black guys that are 6'3", 6'4", clearly got something going on for themselves, got a lot of money. Then women will give you a chance. In the West, in America and in the UK, black women will never respect black men. Black women secretly put white men over black men. And I'll tell you why. Because we as black men don't have power, wealth, and money in America and the UK. That's why we have problems in relationships with them. That's why they're very combative. That's why there's always arguments between black men and black women on the streets. They secretly don't respect us. Every day they go to work saying hello to their white boss. Every day they look at the CEOs of the big companies. They see a white guy that's head of Tesla, Microsoft, and all these big corporations. Every day they turn on the TV, they see white Batman, white Superman. It is impossible to get the respect of a black woman in the West. She will always respect white men over the black man. It's very clear. That's why black men and black women are broken in the West. They're not together. Yeah, you see black men and black female couples. Yeah, you see that. But secretly, The black female doesn't respect the black man. Remember, women respect money and power. They respect men who have money and power. Black women know that white men have the money and power. The only reason why we don't see more black women with white men is because majority of white men don't find black women attractive. However, if tomorrow, if the majority of white men found black women attractive, you will see most black women with white men. Again, that's the reason why there's friction between black men and black women. Black men aren't responsible for the friction between black men and black women in the black community. But it's actually black women don't respect us because we are weak in the West. We're weak. We're powerless and we're weak in America and in the UK. We can't build a kingdom in the West. And that's why I kind of got tired of all that pro-black stuff, because I'm thinking the best we can do is have our own Chinatown, but we don't have that. Where's Caribbean town? Where's Africa town? Notice how in every country, and I mean this, by the way, every country on planet Earth, right, or the majority of countries, there's always a Chinatown in major cities. In the UK, we've got Chinatown in Birmingham, in London, Manchester, Leicester. In the US, Chinatown in LA, New York, etc., etc. In Canada, in Vancouver. So Chinese people are always making money. They're in control of their own business, their own economics. Where's our Africa town? Where's a Caribbean town? Where's an African American town? You know, what is going on with us, man? What the flip is going on with us? What's going on, bruv? What kind of life is this? Because imagine bringing black kids into a world like this where you're powerless. So I completely understand why some brothers don't want any kids. I get it. Because imagine bringing black kids right into a world where you have no power, bruv. Let me tell you, right, the people who have no power, people who are powerless, get exploited. They get discriminated against. People look down upon us. If you are powerless, you are finished in this world, bro. What is going on with us, bro? What is going on? Lack of structure, lack of foresight, lack of spatial awareness. What is going on with black people, bruv, worldwide? I read the other day that Chinese people, right, in Nigeria, there's a Chinese shop in Nigeria, right? And they were denying Nigerians from shopping in a Chinese shop in Nigeria. That's an African country. The audacity, bruv. How can a foreigner tell you not to come into their shop in your own country, bruv? What's going on, bruv? The fact that they have the audacity to do that means that they don't respect us, because there's no way a black guy in China would tell a Chinese person in China, you can't come into my shop, it's only for black people. Well, in Nigeria, Chinese people are saying that this shop is only for Chinese people in Nigeria. Yo, when will the embarrassment stop, bro? When will we wake up? When will the embarrassment stop? Bruv, when will it stop? And we're supposed to bring in kids to this world, into a world where we have no power? God damn, man. What kind of life is this, bro? What kind of life is this? We need to address this ish, bro. Because guess what? We are doing the worst out of every single race of man in the West. In Canada, we do the worst. In the UK, we do the worst. In America, we do the worst. The Caribbean nations ain't doing good. The African nations ain't doing good. Black people in America ain't doing good. Black people in the UK ain't doing good. Black people in Canada ain't doing good. Black people in Sweden ain't doing good. Where are we doing good, bro? Where? Where is this, bruv? Where? Oh my goodness. You have Arab people, they got Saudi Arabia, they got Qatar, they got Emirates, that's doing well, they got Dubai, you got Asian people, they got Korea, they got China, they got Taiwan. Then you have Indian people, they got India that's doing well. You got Europe, you got European people, and we know France, England, they do well. I mean, when will it be our turn to get this flipping money and power, bro? When will this happen, bruv? When? It's moving too slow. Too slow. Already, we should have our own K-pop industry where we're pushing out positive images of black men. We should have our money in order. Our resources should be benefiting us. Our gold, our diamonds, absolute joke, man. Anyone want to chime in?